All right, what's going on? It's me, Always Good, here for the midday. Okay, we about to get into this deck, this infused deck. Okay, it's midday time. All right, give us some cards for the collective. What they need to focus on. Okay, what they need to get going. All right, give us some cards for the collective. Give us some cards. All right, what they need to know, what they need to be doing. Okay. Give us some cards, all right? We do 3 shuffles for these cards, okay? All right. So what we got? It says growth, okay? Growth. Always make room for growth, collective, because anything can happen at any time, and I'm telling you to listen, okay? Listen. It says people start to heal the moment they feel heard, okay? Somebody doesn't feel heard, so they can't grow, okay? They can't heal because they don't feel heard. All right, and then we got psychic development, okay? So pay attention to your intuition, all right? It's trying to tell you something, okay? My collective is very psychic. They have abilities that they haven't tapped into yet. You know what I'm talking about? So make sure you out here listening, all right? Give us some more cards for this midday, okay? What's going on with this midday, all right? Give us some cards for the collective for this midday. All right, what they gave us. Patience, okay? You need to take some time. Be patient with yourself, okay? Your psychic abilities are developing, okay? It says it's safe to wait, okay? Have patience, okay, with yourself. Don't, hold on, let me turn these around. Listen and patience, okay? What we got next? We got slow but steady, okay? Once again, your abilities are coming in slow but steady. You need to focus, okay? You need to focus on you and what you got going on, collective, all right? And change course, okay? Yeah, whatever you was doing, it's time to change course, okay? It's time for you to change course because your psychic abilities is developing, okay? And you got growth, okay? It says a closed door is an invitation for a life to move in an even better direction, okay? It's time to change course, all right, collective? It's time to change course. You're tapping in. You done tapped in, so now it's time to show the world what you can do, okay? Integration, okay? Something that you've been doing, you have some integration, something else coming in, and it's going to make things better, okay? Integration. All right, what's going on for the collective? Last shuffle. All right, give us one last shuffle. Give us some cards for the collective, what they need to focus on, what they need to think about, okay? Give us some cards. All right. Nice. What we got? Energy, okay? Integration of your energy, okay? Your energy is telling you something. It says stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole lot of people. Protect your energy, okay, collective? Protect your energy, okay? It's time to integrate with something that's going to vibe on your level, okay? Yeah. It says movement into balance. All right, you about to move into balance, collective. Ain't nobody about to play with them. Because what that say? Abundance, okay? It says being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance, okay? It says when you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up, okay? And you moving into balance because shit about to start popping up, showing up, okay? Self-love, all right? Self-love landed on growth and listen, okay? Give yourself some self-love, collective. All right. And next you got healing energy. Okay. So psychic development and patience and then healing energy. Okay. To all my healers. Hey, hey. All right. I see you. All right. And then you got honoring your energy. Okay. And that came with slow but steady and course change, okay? So definitely honor your energy, collective, because your energy is precious and everybody don't deserve it, okay? Everybody don't deserve your energy. And then you got sacred space, okay? And that's going on to integration and energy. make you a sacred space where you can connect to your ancestors, to your spirit guides, to whoever you want to tap into, okay, collective? And we got one more, and that's struggle, okay? Somebody struggling financially right now. It's all about to happen for you. You about to move into balance, okay? It's saying you about to move into balance. When you able to take care of more, that's when more comes to you, collective. So it's a struggle right now, but you got this, okay? And if you didn't hear what I said, go to my YouTube page, all right? And you can find this midday reading under midday and under the date, okay? It'll be in the description box, all right? The date will show you when we did it, okay? And if you missed this one, just go to that date, all right? Okay, next what we got? We about to tap into this Kippa infused deck and see what's going on with the collective. Something they don't know about, something they need to know about. Okay, collective, what's going on? What y'all need to be thinking about? Okay, focusing on. All right, give us some cards for the collective for this midday. All right. Give us some cards for this midday for the collective. What they need to know. Okay. Oh, okay. They popping. All right. What they need to know for this midday. All right. Give us some cards. Somebody in their thoughts. Okay. Somebody is in their thoughts. What they thinking about? Oh, they thinking about their health. Okay. It says health issue could arise. Okay. Somebody in their thoughts about a health issue. Okay. That could arise. Okay. All right. And next it say, they concerned. All right. Somebody is concerned. All right. Why they concerned? Okay. They about to communicate. It says compromise, forgive, work it out. Okay. Somebody is concerned that this is not going to happen for them. Okay. They concerned about not being able to work it out. All right. And yeah, because they was a false person. They was a false person, all right? Yeah, and you need to take caution with this false person. Okay, it says find out more information. Don't overwork yourself, okay? This person is a false person, all right? And then we got you high honor, okay? They a false person, you high honor, okay? And it's Mercury retrograde, all right? Yeah, it says electronic issues, communication issues, reviewing everything, okay? It's time to review everything, but don't sign on a dotted line until this shit is over, okay? And somebody's spying. It says someone's got their eye on you. You are doing... Yeah, it says you are doing your research. Yeah, we just said that. Find out more information because, listen, you might have to go through some challenges if you don't. Okay, it says make a decision. Work on inner healing, okay? Inner healing. Don't be worrying about what other people got going on. All right, give us some more on this for the collective, okay? Give us some cards for the collective. What is going on? All right, give us some cards. Love spell. Somebody doing a love spell. Goodness. Okay. It says you've been bewitched. Okay. They doing a love spell on you, trying to make you come back. But your guardian angels is watching over this bull crap. And they like, yeah, no. Okay. It says a lost loved one watches over you. Okay. They making sure this person don't get next to you because they doing too much. And they a narcissist. Okay. This person is a narcissist. So no. No. Not my collective. All right, give us some more on this last shuffle. Give us one last shuffle, okay? Give us one last shuffle for what is going on for the collective. Give us one last shuffle. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so, yeah. Somebody spying on a marriage, okay? Somebody spying on somebody's marriage, or they spying to see if you're married. They spying. They just out here spying on a marriage and whoever else they could spy on. Okay, and then we got challenges in a court, in the courthouse. Okay, somebody having challenges in the courthouse. Okay. All right, and then we got privileged lady. Somebody put a love spell on the privileged lady. Okay, to see if they can conjure up some shit. Okay, they crazy. That's stupid. You can't. Okay, somebody put a love spell on the privileged lady. And then we got sudden wealth and guardian. Okay, your guardian angels is protecting your sudden wealth. Okay, they making sure don't nobody get to it. Okay, and making sure these people out the way so they can't get to it. All right, because they a narcissist. Okay, yeah. They're a narcissist, and you know that, okay? They want your money. They want you in bad health, okay? Somebody about to communicate something to you, but they a false person. Don't do it, collective. They false, all right? Yeah, they probably want to get married, go to the courthouse. For what? To deceive you? Oh, hell to the no. Okay, no, you not with that shit. All right, so... You the privileged lady, they putting a love spell on you. They done put the love spell on you. They want you back in the worst way, okay? Yeah, I think it was a Thursday. Okay, they a narcissist, though. So, you know, protect your energy. Okay, protect your energy, loves. All right, return that shit back to they ass. Bye-bye. Okay, no thank you. All right. Okay, so what we got next? Hold on. We gonna get that NLP, but we gonna go into this let's see what lies beneath. What's going on under the surface, collective? What they ain't telling you that is going on right now in this midday. Give us some cards for this midday. What does the collective need, okay, for this midday? Need to know about, all right? All right, give us some truth. What's going on with the collective this midday? Give us some truth. Give us some truth. What's going on with the collective for this midday? Give us some truth, okay? What's going on for the collective? Give us some cards for this midday for the collective. What is going on that they don't know? Okay, somebody envy you. That's the only card they gave us. Somebody is envying you. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, and they trying to bring you a fake apology. No, it's too late to apologize. That's all I'm hearing. So that's what's hidden. Somebody want to come bring you a fake apology. You don't want it. Okay, you're good on that. All right, collective. All right, you've been warned. Okay, let's get into this NLP. Okay, we trying to transform our minds, reprogram, okay? Because, no, we ready for success, okay? Abundance and prosperity. That's all we trying to do, you know? Yeah, so let's get into this NLP deck for the collective. All right, what do they need? Give them what they need to refocus that mind of theirs, that beautiful brain. Okay, give us some truth. What's going on for the collective for today, this midday? Give us some cards for this midday for the collective. Okay, one full shuffle and something fell. Hold on. I got it. All right. We got cause or effect, okay? Cause or effect, collective. Cause or effect. It says, are you the cause of your experiences actively shaping your life, or at the effect where life happens to you? This card invites you to shift from victim to creator by taking responsibility for the causes you set in motion. Okay? It says, step into the driver's seat and shape the outcome you desire. Okay? So it could have been your fault that things happening the way they happening, or you allowed somebody else to take control and now things are happening. But either way, you're in it. So it's time to change the way you view it, okay? That's what it's saying, collective. Okay, let me read it to you one more time. It says, are you at the cause or of effect experience? Okay, actively shaping your life, or at the effect where life is happening to you. Where are you standing at, collective? Are you actively shaping your life, or are you standing by letting life just happen for you? Okay, it says this card invites you to shift from victim to creator by taking responsibility for causes you set in motion. Either way, it was your fault because you let it happen, or it end up happening because you did something to make it happen. Okay, step into the driver's seat and shape the outcomes you desire. Okay, now it's time for you to take active action. Okay, and step into the driver's seat and, yeah, take control of your life, collective. Okay, then we got power of disassociation. Power of disassociation. All right. It says, when emotion clouds your thinking, try stepping out of the moment, seeing yourself from the outside, and viewing the situation objectively. When used as a strategy and not as a form of avoidance, disassociation can help you regain clarity and calm from a distance. Okay, if things getting a little crazy, step back. Okay, you need to step back and reassess. Okay, that's all you need to do, collective. Okay, and then we got surface structure. Surface structure. Okay, it says surface structure refers to the actual words. The deeper meaning may lie beneath. This card reminds you that what's said isn't always what's meant. Pay attention to the language and explore what's beneath the surface. Okay, like those words that be meaning two different things, but in all actuality, it's meant for that one destructive word that it is. You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna use those words. You know what I'm saying? That's why I use AM in abundance, because no, we're not using those words. All right. All right. Okay, next we have constructive analysis. Constructive analysis. All right. Constructive analysis allows you to compare two states, uncovering what makes one more resourceful than the other. For example, if you're confident speaking to friends but freeze in meetings, observe the difference in posture, tone, and focus. Once you understand the structure of success, you can replace it. Okay? I mean, you can replicate it. You can replicate structure. You can replicate anything once you put something in a category where, okay, now I know what I'm doing. I'm not afraid. What am I afraid of? You know what I'm saying? Why are you afraid to speak in front of millions of people instead of not being afraid of speaking to friends or family? It's the comfortability. Okay, you have to find comfortability in speaking to everybody. Okay, no matter who it is, speak your truth at all times. Okay. All right, and then we got break state. Break state. All right, it says you don't have to stay stuck. A break state is a deliberate shift in focus, movement, or even laughter that can reset your emotional and mental state instantly. This card reminds you that you hold the power to neutralize any moment by snapping out of unhelpful states in an intentional way. Okay, so if you're in a dilemma, okay, you don't have to go, you can step back and be like, yeah, I don't even got time for this. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm bigger than this. I don't have to deal with this, okay? And then you don't, okay? You get the hell gone and you do what you supposed to be doing. Okay, collective? And then we have generative change, okay? Make sure you tap in that screen. Generative change. It says generative change focuses not on fixing what's broken, but on creating new patterns and behaviors that lead to lasting transformation. By shifting your focus from problems to possibilities, you can initiate deep and lasting change, okay? All right, so don't dwell on the bad things that's going on, okay? Find ways to make those bad things go away or make them better, okay? You don't focus on the problem, you focus on the solutions, okay? All right, we retraining our mind how to think now, okay? And we have internal time code. Internal time code, okay? All right, it says time is not just a linear concept. It's how you mentally organize your experiences. Examine how you think about time and how it affects your actions. Are you too focused on the past or overly concerned with the future? Adjust your internal time code to ensure a balanced, productive approach to life. Okay? That means be in the present, okay? Don't be focusing on the past. Don't be focusing on the future. Focus on the present, okay? What's happening right now? How can you do things right now, okay? Next, we have metaphoric magic. Metaphoric Magic Collective. It says metaphors are used to bypass the analytical mind and speak directly to the unconscious mind. For example, if you're rushing your growth, remind yourself, like a tree, I grow from the inside out, rooting first, then reaching. Metaphors invite transformation without resistance, okay? Okay, change your thoughts, change your life. You understand? That's how that go. If you program yourself to, when problems arise, be like, listen, I got this. I know I can do this. You don't dwell on the bad part. You dwell on what's to come, okay? How you're going to get out of it, how you're going to fix it, okay? It is what it is, collective. You need to focus your mind in a different way, okay? And you will gain your prosperity, okay? You just have to retweak your mind because, okay, we all been here for a time, okay? And we've all been taught things that are definitely not real, are definitely not what's going on, okay? Yeah, so, yeah, if you didn't get that, go to my YouTube page, Always Good, one word, okay? One word. All right, it's at the top of the screen. That's how you spell it. You go there, like, subscribe, do what you do, okay? And make sure that you are listening to what was said, okay? If you need to rewind it over and over again, do that. Retrain your mind, okay? Unlock that mother sucker because it's very powerful. Your mind is the most powerful tool that you have, okay? That you can control, okay? All right. All right, let's get these put back. All right. And then, what we doing next? We gonna get one more deck, okay? Nah, we good. That's all you need. Maybe you got a little overloaded. It's okay. Just rewind it and keep going, okay? Use the tools that's being given, all right? And use your biggest tool, which is your mind, okay? You can free yourself if you free your mind, you know? All right? I love you guys. You be good, be careful, and be you, all right? See ya. All right, what's going on over here? What y'all doing? Hi. Hello. Blind raps. Okay, how you doing? Chading, hi. What are you doing? Oh, I'm doing tarot cards, doing reading. It's a midday reading. Welcome in, though. Glad you stopped by. Hopefully you subscribe and you can see me again. Between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. I will be back. And then I do a midday reading. That's in the 12 o'clock hour. All right. Love you. See you later. Peace.